Hello, my name is Prabja and today I'll be talking about one current issue that is affecting Brampton, which is worker strike. So, to start, we'll talk about the general definition of worker strike. So basically, a worker strike is basically the stoppage of work where employees refuse to perform the work that is provided to them by the employer. This mainly happens because the employees demand concessions, such as an increase in wage, better benefits, or improved employment conditions. Now moving on to the questions that need to be answered. My first question is, how might strikes affect workers who do not want to participate in them? So basically the answer to this question is that workers who do not want to participate in strikes get negatively affected while the strike is going on. This is because this will most of the time lead to low work hours, which lead to low payment. Though, if the strike is successful, all of the workforce members will receive the benefits for what they were after, whether it is increased wages or better employment conditions. So now moving on to the second question that needs to be answered. This question is, how might workers know when to go on a strike? So the answer to this question is that workers will know when to go on a strike if they feel that they lack in a category. For example, if workers do overtime shifts but do not receive any bonus for their overtime shift, the idea of a strike starts as they are not being paid for the extra amount of work that they produce. Another example of this could be that if workers in company A receive less wage for the same amount of work that they do as the employees in company B, then the workers in company A would decide and protest to go on a strike to basically receive the same amount of wage that the workers in company B receive or more, as they are doing the same amount of work. Moving on, I feel that workers should protest by going on strikes if they feel they deserve more out of their employees for the amount of work they do. This is because there are many scenarios where workers produce a lot of work, but they are getting ripped off as they only earn at least 1/4 of the amount of money that they should for the amount of work they produce in. So next, basically what I did was I went around my neighborhood and talked to random strangers about some simple questions about their work. So basically the first question was, what is your job? The second question was, have you had any problems with your job? The third question was, have you heard about any different strikes that have occurred in the Brampton area? And lastly, all I did was I gave them a little tip about freedom of peaceful assembly, which is a right in the Charter of Rights and Freedoms that has been provided by the Canadian law. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you some basic questions. So, what field of job do you work in?
IT.
Okay, so just quickly, secondly, do you have any problems with your job?
Everyone has a problem with the job.
Yeah, could you just explain like real quickly?
The problem with the job?
Yeah, like money problems or anything like that.
There's no money problem. It's just long hours.
Long hours?
Correct.
Do you still work on weekends?
No, I don't.
Oh, so you're okay. And just quickly, have you heard about any like different strikes around the area, like in Brampton?
Not that I know of.
Okay, I'll just tell you. So quickly, I think there's like a month ago there was a garbage strike where like garbage men in Peel region, they went on strike. So people didn't take their garbage away. And then I think 2 years ago there was like Peel School Board. They also had a strike. So where the teachers they wouldn't give out homework and you wouldn't receive your child's report card. And I just wanted to tell you this last tip. So basically in Canada you have the legal right to peacefully protest if you feel that anything's wrong with your job. So basically you and your co-workers, you can all group up together and peacefully protest in front of your company if you want change. And that's
not that I know of.
Yeah. But I'm just telling you, it's a legal right in Canada.
Okay,
That's
perfect.
Okay, so hello, could you just tell me what field of job do you work in?
I'm a machine operator.
Machine operator? Alright. So secondly, do you have any problems with your job?
No, I'm happy with that.
Okay, you're happy with your job? Okay, that's nice. Third of all, have you heard about any different strikes that have occurred in the Brampton area?
Yeah, I think months ago or 2 months ago before, I think so.
Have you heard about the garbage strike?
Yeah, I think garbage, yeah.
Okay, yeah. And lastly, I just wanted to give you this quick tip that you have the fundamental right, because you live in Canada, that you have the freedom of peaceful assembly. So this is basically like you and some co-workers. If you don't feel satisfied about your job, you can assemble and like hold up signs and peacefully protest in front of your building. And then like there's basically everybody has a union, right?
Okay.
And you can ask your union to go on strike because you may feel like you work too much, right? You need like breaks, or you don't get paid enough for a hour. And I just want to give you that tip because like eventually.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. All right. So
Okay.
yeah, that's all. Thank you for your
Okay.
time.
Thank you.
Yeah. No problem. And in conclusion, this is what I had done to reduce one current issue in Brampton, which is worker strike.